Can somebody just help me celebrate? Can somebody just help me get excited? I mean, can I get a group that can come around me and help me proclaim this victory? Because slowly by slowly, I'm starting to see sense penetrating into our common lobe of thinking capacity. It has been my prayer. This platform I've been using to talk about critical thinking and decision making, but now I see it. It doesn't matter which group are understanding, it doesn't matter how many people I'm talking to, but by the end of the day, I am advised. God tells me just be a pastor of one. Once you have one person, ripple effect can really spread and reach the bigger group. Now, look at this. If currently you are keen on following the dramas, we call them the dramas, or maybe the kind of demonstration going on back in my country, Kenya. The thing is, we have demonstrations, we have picketings, we have rejection of the so-called the financial bill. Now, check keenly which group is on the roads, which group are on the trail trying to stop this. It's a very young generation. We call it Generation Z. The thing is, the millennial group is worried. The old group is challenged. In fact, not even challenged. They are confused. Why? Because this is something that is going against their national or maybe cultural expectations, which is talking about nonsense, maintaining nonsense, celebrating nonsense, and enjoying what we call the mediocrity. This is no longer the space for that. Now, this Generation Z, they have reached a point whereby they have what is called critical thinking. When you are a critical thinker, you will look down the cultural belief, you will look down the traditional beliefs, you will look down the tribalistic kind of skewed thinking capacity, you will look down against filthy politics that people. You will not be swayed by the filthy politics of lies, politics of games. You will not be controlled or confused by religion, by Christianity. You will not be given vulgar promises that you know somebody is talking about heaven, yet this person has been living on earth. You will not be confused just because somebody has a little money maybe to buy cars, can now tell you more and 100 things about the car even if you don't own one. No, this is a generation that is able to sit down and critically think beyond whatever you are seeing, beyond your expectations. I'm telling you, they're trying to somersault the idea whereby we say an elder while seated can see something that even you as a youngster, whether you climb the tallest tree in the forest, you cannot be able to see. This is just a fallacy. They are coming against the reproaching kind of categories where politicians, they have been coming and telling you 60 years after independence, they still come and lie to you. I will build for you roads. You know, when you elect me, everybody will eat free food. You know, we'll have free education. Yet, when they are given that, nothing happens. But each and every person they have been putting on power, when they come, the same nonsense repeat itself. Now, this is not a generation to think like that. This is not a generation whereby a parent will put you down and tell you, you know what, I hate these people because their father did A, B, C, D. This is not a generation whereby you will just come out and say, oh, you know, the Luos cannot lead, the American cannot lead, you know, the Kikuyus can. This is a generation whereby if you are maybe psychiatric, you will not put them down to let them narrate for you all the past and all that. This is a generation that when you want to deal with, you will tell them what the future holds for them, and not just theories, not just stories, or not just hearsays. This is a generation that want it to be done. They don't want to possess anything, they want to access. They don't want to own anything, they want to access something. They don't want to hear, they want to do it practically. They don't want you to shout, they want to talk slowly but let them understand. They don't want you to teach them, they want you to train them. You know, there's a difference between that. Now, this one has somersaulted the thinking capacity of the millennial group. They are used to hearsays, they are used to stories, they are used to photocopied speeches that they come and give international speeches thinking that everybody will clap for them. Yeah, millennial will clap for you. The old generation will clap for you, but this group are no longer clapping. They are no longer clapping. They will tell you this is not okay. They will tell you this speech is not meant for us. They will tell you these roads, we don't need them. They will tell you, you give me this wheelbarrow. Yes, I have to work, but now where is work? Between work and wheelbarrow, they weigh and see which one is the more important. They will ask you, it's okay. Yeah, you can give me a car, I have no problem with it. But now tell me the destinations. Where will I be going with this car? Yeah, you are giving me a tool of work, a tool of trade, wheelbarrow, yes. But now you see, wheelbarrow, let's think critically. I have to carry things in this wheelbarrow. What am I supposed to carry? I'm supposed to carry beans, I'm supposed to carry maize, I'm supposed to carry clothes. There's no problem with that. The thing is, I need to know where am I going to get this maize from. You are telling me there's work to be done. No problem. Tell me, how am I supposed to process my mind, process my capability to be able to do the work you are giving me? This is Generation Z. Now, this Generation Z, it is again my prayer that we keep on thinking like that so that we don't get contaminated. We have several ways by which your mind will be contaminated. Right now, I tell people validly that right now in my country, we do election, general election after every 5 years, well and good. The problem normally comes during a year or two, or maybe some few months to election. Everybody cocoon himself or herself back into our nonsensical, tribalistic cocoons where we hide ourselves, and now we work in terms of tribal, we work in terms of politics, parties, we work in terms of religion, we work in terms of gender. We don't even think, but right now we can think. So still, even if I am excited, still it is my prayer that that power remains the same until the time we will be now thinking when we go to the ballot. Remember, I told you before that now the right thing we can do right now, everybody to have a voting card. Because this is the only way we can make our decision. Once you have your voting card, please wait. Keep on learning, keep on educating yourself until you will be able to make your decision. Decision is only made at the ballot boxes. Last election, over 8 million, I think, of the youngsters, you never voted. You never voted. And right now we are here running up and down. Why? Because we are now thinking same. A time is coming where we will even forget what we are running here now for. Now, we are picketing, we are crossing the roads because we want to reject the bill. Which bill? Bill is all about the taxes. Please, this is beyond the jumping down and everything that we are doing. Please check on education. Right now, you go back to education, all things that our former minister removed to make us access education in terms of school fee, in terms of tuition. Right now, even there, some schools are still asking things called motivation. I don't know. Teachers are paid salary, they get money, but by the end of the day, after results, still head teacher still tells you, oh, every student bring 5,000 for motivation. What are you motivating yet somebody is getting salary? These are forms of corruption. Imagine 5,000 per student and you have over 300 candidates. How much is that? Over a million. Then teachers will get maybe 500, 101. Where is the rest of the money? Those are the forms of things you should think of. And Generation Z, think of education. Think of health. Please. Think of where we get food. Why? Because these are 3 areas that when the government deals with them, remember, there is no government that has good things at their heart for you. They will make you remain poor, and that is why our president is working on taxes, so that even if you are getting the little pay, that little pay, you work on it until you remain a beggar. If you are employed, the money you get, all of it is being taxed. Think of education. A government that wants to kill you. Think of your education. A government, a generation that is against education, making it difficult to access education. In short, they are killing your knowledge, they are killing your power, they are killing your